Week 1 is in the books for high school football. Now we turn the page to Week 2. This week's game of the week is a rivalry that goes back decades, even past a half a century. That's right, folks. I'm talking about the Lil Brown Jug rivalry game between Hattiesburg and Laurel. This one should be an exciting contest, folks. Fox 23's Derek Pierce has more.
Hattiesburg will be traveling to Laurel tomorrow night to take on the Golden Tornadoes. Both teams are 1-0 and are looking to win 2 in a row and claim this year's Lil Brown Jug.
Well, you know, anytime Laurel and Hattiesburg play, it's going to be an interesting matchup. We match up very well. Me and Coach Breland talk all the time. It's like playing yourself.
Our community is fired up for it as well as theirs, and it should be another classic. It'll be athlete for athlete. You know, we'll both put a bunch of them on the field, and both teams are going to play hard, both teams are going to play fast, and both teams want to win the game.
Hattiesburg has 2 great running backs and a good receiving core, and that helps quarterback Jarrett Connor lead the Tiger offense.
Make it way more easy. Like, they focus on the receivers, then we got a good D1 running back, and Drexel Allen, he good too. And they just keep pressure off me, and I still can do what I can do.
Laurel's running back Zias Perryman ran for 113 yards on just 15 carries last week against Callaway, and he's looking to improve his numbers this week.
Some people call it tunnel vision. I mean, it's just God-given gift, I guess.
Both teams are playing with a chip on their shoulder and want to prove their doubters wrong by not only winning this game, but a state championship as well.
Everybody not expecting big things out of Laurel, you know, but we still the same Laurel, you know, we bring the same pressure we bring every year.
It's very important to let them know that we're here because, you know, people always count us out, say Hattiesburg, this and that. And, you know, dedicating it to Coach Vance, I think he'll be real excited about that. You know, just because it's, you know, you never know when it's time for him to, you know, do what he has to do and take care of his family or whatever. So we'll dedicate this one to him and go as far as we can.
I'm Derek Pierce, Fox 23 News.
Kickoff is at 7 p.m. at Laurel High School. Little Brown Jug should be a very exciting matchup, folks, but that's not the only good games that will be happening tomorrow night. Wayne County will be traveling to Oak Grove to take on the Warriors. Both teams won their first game of the season. Wayne County absolutely destroyed last week Jones 43-7 and will be looking to have similar success against Oak Grove. But the OG Warriors are led by junior quarterback John Rice Plumley, who went 14 for 16 and threw 236 yards and 3 TDs against the Purvis Tornadoes. This should be a very exciting matchup. Presbyterian Christian goes up against Columbia Academy. Both teams won their first game of the season. Sophomore Cougar running back Ryle Stewart rushed for 137 yards and scored 2 TDs to help his team beat Silliman Institute. PCS has 2 impressive running backs, junior Alden Rian and senior running back Sheldon James. James rushed for 239 yards last game against West Marion, and Rian rushed for 148. Both combined for 4 TDs. So it looks like Columbia Academy and PCS will be the game of the tailbacks. Our last key matchup, Columbia versus East Marion. Columbia is led by sophomore running back Kentrell Bullock. He ran for 121 yards and 10 carries last week. And East Marion head coach Kevin Jackson looked to get his team a victory after losing a close one to Amite County last week. Collins, Jefferson Davis County, West Jones, Northeast Jones, West Marion, Purvis, Gulfport, Petal North Forest versus McGee are these other matchups. So we're slotted for a great football weekend. You guys ready for it?
Can't wait.
Yes.
Football season.
So ready. So ready.
It's that time of year.
Yes. Thanks a lot, John.
No problem.